Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 17 of 3-Minute Book Reviews, where today we get to dive into Serena Valentino's Disney series. This is book number 1, Fairest of All, A Tale of the Wicked Queen. This book, as I am sure you can figure out by the cover, it's going to talk about why Snow White's stepmom took the wrong side of justice. This book is very interesting because she's actually, at the beginning of the book when she's younger, the sweetest person you'll ever meet. And the reason why I think it's interesting is because her mother died at childbirth, her dad treated her horribly because he blamed her for the death of her mother, so it didn't seem like the odds were in her favor. Everybody at the village was excruciatingly nasty to her, but her dad used to be a famous mirror maker. And one day, the king shows up to the village, they meet, they fall in love, he asks her to marry him, and then the king requests her father to make a special magic mirror that they can take back to the kingdom. Once the king and the now queen go to their kingdom, they get married, they have the best life they could possibly imagine. Snow White and the queen are like this, they're best friends, like almost mother and daughter, and they're having a great relationship until the king has to go defend his kingdom. Now he leaves Snow White and the queen alone, and the queen begins to experience those abandonment issues as she felt when she was younger with her father, who recently passed away, by the way, and she begins to reflect those insecurities onto Snow White. I would give this book 3.5 out of 5 stars because even though it's so cool to see the transformation the queen went through, the way in which this book is written and the language that is used is just too corny for me. It's just not my style. It's too fairy tale like. It makes me itchy. It gives me a little bit of anxiety the way that it's written. Really cool plot. Frustrating read. That's my analysis. 5 words I would use to describe this book are fantasy, magical, inner beauty, wicked, and envy. And if you want to know why, make sure that you check the description below. My favorite quote of this book is, "Because she didn't love herself. She feared rejection because she was so unlike anyone she'd ever known. She was so full of fear, she sequestered herself away." And that will be a wrap for today, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me in another episode. This was Serena Valentino's Fairest of All. If you liked it, as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. If there are any books that you think I have to read, please drop it down in the comments. And next week, we're going to be diving onto book number 2, which is also by Serena Valentino, called The Beast Within. Great book, so if you want to know what this guy is about, make sure that next week you tune in and you don't miss it. Bye!